What's going on, guys? YBHunted here, and welcome to episode 15 of Minecraft Lonely Craft, whatever the craftingtons. This is Minecraft 1.5.1 now, which I just recently updated literally 20 seconds ago, and I looked at the notes, and basically it's just a bunch of bug fixes that came along with 1.5, so it should improve our experience a lot. So I'm pretty excited about this episode, and hopefully you guys will enjoy it. It looked like there was a wither right outside our door. What? Or a skeleton, but it looked like a wither. That was weird. Let me just check real quick. What was that about? That was crazy. But anyway, so I want to start making this world look fantastic. I want to just blow people's minds with what I build. And now that we have basically our, we have our Nether portal, we have a strip mine over there, we have our house, we have some storage, an enchantment place, and then we have this nice little cozy wall to protect us from the outside world. I really want to start building something spectacular. So I was down here in the very bottom floor, which there's only 2 floors, but I was down here, and this is no place for a furnace. So what I thought is we need to have our own furnace room. But what better place for a furnace room than a giant furnace? So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to gather some black wool, some white wool, some light gray wool, and some gray wool, and we are going to make our very own life-size, actually not life-size because I guess that would be life-size over there, but we are going to make a furnace, and I'm not really sure how big it's going to be yet. I haven't drawn this out. Like I said, it just hit me, but I wanted to make this video because I want to put up 2 videos today. I'm not sure if this is going to be the first or the second, but whichever one I decide comes first will, whatever. Anyway, so I think I want it to be like at least this big. Obviously it would look like a furnace and it wouldn't have a roof on it. It would just be a giant square. And I think I want to put that either right in this area or right here. And I'm thinking I want to do it right here with the door being this way. Like you come over this way, there's going to be a walkway and you just walk right in. Shut up, pigs. I have too many pigs. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go on Google on my phone. I'm going to pull up a picture of a furnace, and then I'm also going to go get some of these materials. And I'll be back, and we'll be ready, and we're just going to build through this, and we're going to grind it out, and we're going to see if we can make it look good. And then hopefully we'll have enough room to work within it, and maybe we'll add in some, since we're at 1.5 now, and I said I wanted to start doing 1.5, maybe we'll add in some, what are they called, hoppers, and we'll make it automatic. So try my hand at that, and I'll be right back, guys. Hopefully you guys will stick around for the next 2 seconds, because that's really all it takes to go there. I just realized that. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm done talking. Bye. Okay, so I brought up a picture, and I haven't worked on the measurements yet. I just want to quickly go through some thought process here. So this is our furnace, and I have a picture of it on my phone, but I'm going to lay it down so you guys can also see what it looks like. I probably should have brought a pic. That would have made sense. Anyway, so it's pretty much a no-brainer that our middle piece is going to be a black wool. And then this thing might have to be huge. If we actually count the pixels on this thing, we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So if we actually built it to scale, it would be 16 wide, 16 high, and I don't think we have room for that here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, yeah, we don't. We could knock it down to 8, or even just do something like 12. And just make it 3/4 size, which I think is what I'll do. But for now, let's just go ahead and get started on figuring out what we're going to do. So the black wool is obviously going to be our inside here, and I'm not going to focus on as much shading as possible. I'm probably just going to go with this wool as being our outside, and then I'll probably have one color like this light gray wool, and maybe the white wool as well, to be kind of randomized on the inside. So, and then on the top, I'm just going to do flat out just one color because we're not going to see it from the top. But like here, I would probably use the white wool for this, and then the gray wool for that, and then this outside border would be that, and the black would be there. And then we would have doors here instead of just straight black because you got to be able to get into it. So now that I'm looking at this, I think we should be able to do this, but as you can see, I have 26 white wool, only 7 gray wool, or light gray wool, 4 gray wool, and 8 black wool. So I'm going to have to either kill a whole bunch of sheep and get some dye, or I'm going to have to murder a bunch of sheep and take the time to find it. So that's what I'm going to be back with, guys. I'm not going to make you guys watch me hunt down sheep all day, and I'll be right back. So I'm back after 2 days. Just been busy, and it really took me a long time to get all this wool. So I have 109 pieces of wool. I don't have to count it all, but you see how much wool I have, some stone. I don't have much of the light gray wool because I'm thinking about just using stone. I might use a combination of the two, but I'm not sure. So I was looking, and I was going to do 12 blocks instead of 16 because 16 is massive. But 12 won't fit here, unfortunately. 8 will, but 8 looks kind of bad because you can't really proportionalize. If I could make these half slabs, then it would work, but I can't. So I needed a new spot. So I was working on this. Let me actually go to sleep real quick. Okay. So back from the sleep, I just decided to cut it to make it a little bit shorter. And let's get right into it here. So I went over here, and as you can see, there's no trees here anymore. I don't really want this thing towering over all of this because there's no reason why a furnace, a giant furnace, should be towering over a kingdom. So what I did is I cut out a piece here, and I went to work, and I cut out this giant place. So I'm going to have. Why am I jumping? What am I doing? I'm trying to figure out how to get down here. I didn't really think about this part too much. 1 second. Okay. So if we take, let's just go with the stone because it's easy. 12 blocks up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, make it. Okay. This is how high this furnace is going to be. This room. Now this is pretty damn high still, and as you can see from over here, it's still pretty high. It towers pretty high above our thing here, but I do want to make it because it'll look cool. Now 12, I don't know. I feel like I could do 10, but then it would be super unproportional. It would be that high, which is a little bit better. I definitely want to set it back not so close to this thing, so I'm just going to break all this real quick, and then we're going to start from the back side. Now, I only have enough materials really for the front first. I'm probably going to build the rest on my own time. So I don't know exactly how far back I want to make this yet. I'm going to do it in stone first since I have a pickaxe. But I think I definitely want it. I think this is 14 wide. So I would start here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 there, and then 12 forward. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So, let's see how much room's back here. I think what I want to do is just make it here instead, which means I didn't really need to put this here, I guess. That second row. Just get all this back. Good thing I got Silk Touch so I can get this stone back. So, this will be our front piece right here. So it'll be set back this far into it. So I'm going to go ahead and lay out the front edge. So that's 12. And then I drew this on graph paper, but I can't really figure out how I want this to be. Just because, 12 is kind of a strange number for this. Let me see here. Let me just put some of this on the sides so we can get an idea. Okay, I find the middle. These two. I don't know what breaks wool quickly. Maybe an axe or something, or a sword. Alright, so that's the middle. That's where our doors will go. Okay. And then our black is going to be the inside furnace. So what I'm thinking is just doing something like this. And it's not going to look exactly like a furnace anymore just because that's the nature of this thing. It's just not going to be possible because we're not going to be able to make 16. 16 would be humongous. And I'm not even going to use this much space. So it's more or less just going to be for looks. This is going to be where the furnaces are, but it's not going to be very practical size-wise because we're never going to need that many furnaces. So let's see here. I have 2 going up, which I did. I think, yeah, 2 up, and then 2 over, and then actually 1 over. So something like this. And I think that'll be our first part of the furnace. I screwed up somewhere. Give me that back. This is going to be a pain. Alright, there we go. So that's going to be the first part, the black part of the furnace. In here, I'm just going to fill it in with random things, maybe some light gray, and then some regular, and just fill it in and make it look random. Randomize that, and then you'll come in here and then it'll be like, oh, look at this, we're inside a giant furnace. So, like I said, not going to be the most practical thing because it's going to be a shit ton of room for furnaces. So what I'm going to do, see what I have on me. Okay, I have enough. I don't know why this is split into 2 groups. Oh, just 64. Perfect. Well, not really perfect. Doesn't really matter. But, okay, so I'm going to raise this up all the way. So what are we at here? Shit. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Alright, so 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, of course that would happen. Should be the same on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it is. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. So that's how big that'll be. And then we have a 1 block space in between this one and our other one. So I'll just fill that in with gray wool for now, I guess. And then on here will be the start of the second half of the furnace. So for some reason, I must have miscalculated how much black I need. I think I have some extra blacks over there. I'll be right back. Okay, so we're back up here. I had a little bit of black left. This should be enough. So this goes out just as wide as the other one, unlike the actual furnace. But like I said, I have to kind of do my best to make it still look like a furnace with kind of screwed up ratio. So I think this is actually an exact duplicate of it. So it goes up 2 on the side. This all gets filled in. Shit, we're not gonna have enough still. Huh. I think I have some ink sacs. I just went and got black dye. Okay. Let me see here. Let's try and finish this off anyway. So this goes 1 in, comes all the way across. Yep, that's it. Okay. I'll be back again. So I'm an idiot, and I'm butt naked because I just killed myself trying to finish this thing, and I wasn't recording since the last time I said I'd be back when I got more black wool. So this is what it looks like now. I don't really like it too much, and I'll explain why in a second when I come up here. Hey, I lined that up perfectly. Okay, so this is kind of big, and maybe it'll look better when it's done. But because like I explained how it's kind of different proportions now, it kind of looks goofy, and I'm not really sure what it is. I mean, I know these aren't supposed to be the exact same size in the picture, because if you take a look at the real furnace, it's actually a little bit smaller on the top, and I can't do too much about that. And there's 2 gaps, and there's 3 gaps, and like, so it's kind of a difficult thing to figure out. I mean, I guess I could take out this row right here and just let it be that big to make it maybe look a little bit more correct, but I don't really know if that's the solution or not. So I don't want this video to be too long. I'm gonna try and fill these parts in, and maybe it'll look better, randomize it and get it looking good, or hopefully I can get it looking good. But as far as what you guys need to do, if you guys could leave a comment if you have an idea, that'd be great. Leave a like as always, because it really helps me out. And thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next episode.